Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode with Draws Arsenal. Today is going to be kind of different. The reason I'm dressed up is because the ballistics gel that I'd made um, for the Martini and Musket video didn't set up properly, so I have to go back and redo that. But today I'm going to be going over the different types of pipes. You got your clay pipes, your wooden pipes, your not so great plastic pipes. Then, if you feel like getting into a fight, your pipe Tomahawk. So first thing off, I'm going to start with this one. This is like a 16-inch stem, hollowed out handle. It's got a pipe bowl in the back of the blade, or the head of the Tomahawk. The blade itself is an actual, this is probably steel, cast into bronze. I do keep it sharp. It does have a good edge to it. As far as the handle, I probably wouldn't trust it very much for, hacking on stuff. But for survival, I guess it'd have a dual purpose. It honestly smokes quite well. I just had to fill in the gaps around the head and the handle, but it does quite well. The bowl is not that big, so tobacco kind of runs out relatively quickly. But it is one of my favorite ones because it allows the smoke to cool off as it travels down the handle, and it very rarely bites. And then in the winter, the metal handle heats up, so it keeps your hands kind of warm. If you ever do native reenacting, it can get quite chilly in the winters. The next one that's one of my favorites is a wooden pipe. It's got a, I guess this is Bakelite stem, but it's, I believe this one is a 12-inch stem, and it is a pretty good sized bowl, and I can hold a lot of tobacco in this. Whenever I go off for 2 weeks or whatever, I typically take this with me. People make fun of me, but while they're puffing down like 4 or 5 cigarettes, I'm still on one bowl. Like I said, this is one of my favorites because just like the pipe Tomahawk, the long stem allows the smoke to cool off before it reaches you. Very rarely do I get a bite from it. I'm using kind of older tobacco, so it's not staying lit as well. There we go. Yeah, it's a great all-around pipe. It's made out of Algerian briar. It's called the Churchwarden. So, now, onto my reenacting phase. This is my clay pipe. It's very well seasoned. I've only baked it 2 times to turn it white again. And I'm not going to bake it ever again because I have a very, very small fracture going down the bowl, and the tar is sealing that up, and hopefully it's holding it together. I've had this one for about 5 years now. It was actually the first item that I bought in my reenacting venture, I guess. Yeah, nearly 5-6 years ago. So it served me quite well, and I'm going to see how long I can keep it. I actually left it on the hood of my truck without noticing, and I drove back from an event. It was only about 20 miles, but it was still kind of cool the fact that it stayed there. Now I am selling pipes like these in my shop. I've got several different styles. You can check out the website. It's all of them so far, you know, they've all done great with the customers that have bought them. This one I believe has a 9-inch stem, which it does a pretty good job at keeping the smoke cool. But it does, after you smoke it for a bit, it will start to get hot. And like I said, you have all that tar and stuff coming out. It makes a pretty cool looking pipe, in my opinion. Hopefully soon I can get one of those long tavern pipes and go that route. Here's another one. It's got a porcelain coating on it. Stuck it in the fire to whiten it up, and it really didn't do a good job at it. So I'll have to revisit that one. And then you have these pipes. I'm not exactly sure the name of it. I'm not very fond of it because it's so small. It doesn't really hold a lot of tobacco, and it's too close to my face. So, but anyway, those are some pipe styles that you got. There's a bunch more, like meerschaum, things like that. So keep that in mind. I'll do some more in-depth on pipes. I just kind of wanted to give a general overview. As you can see, I'm kind of a pipe collector of sorts, and anytime I see something cool in an antique store, I usually pick it up. But I'll do some reviews on the Villager tobacco. They've been pretty good, and hope you guys enjoyed it. And next week I should have that ballistics gel. I've actually got a like a hip bone in there, so I'm going to see the effects of like a musket ball hitting the bone, and hopefully either shattering it or getting lodged into it. And we'll do some primitive doctor work on it. It'll be kind of interesting, in my opinion. So stay tuned. 2016 is going to have a lot of cool stuff in it. So thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and share the videos. Thanks, guys.